Today we're exploring a quiet truth many people live with for years without ever naming it: self-abandonment. It can look like saying yes when every part of you is exhausted. It can look like laughing something off even though it hurt. It can look like apologizing for having a need, or shrinking your excitement because someone else might not approve. Sometimes it's staying silent when your boundary is crossed because you're afraid of the reaction. Sometimes it's pretending you're fine so no one feels uncomfortable. Sometimes it's taking care of everyone else first because that's the only way you've ever known how to keep the peace. Self-abandonment often begins in environments where disappearing felt safer than being seen. Homes where emotions were dismissed. Families where your role was to be easy, good, or low maintenance. Places where your needs were treated as problems. Moments where being yourself led to conflict, rejection, or punishment. So you learned to step away from yourself, not because you wanted to, but because it was the only way to stay connected to the people you depended on. You didn't choose self-abandonment. You adapted to survive. Over time, that adaptation created an internal monologue, quiet, persistent, and convincing. A voice that says, "Don't ask for help, you'll be a burden. Don't take up space, people won't like it. Your needs can wait, everyone else comes first." Or, if you speak up, you'll lose the connection you're trying to protect. You became the one who stayed for everyone else, the steady one, the reliable one, the one who holds everything together. But when you needed someone to stay for you, the room was often empty. And after years of living like that, it's easy to believe that your desires are selfish, that your feelings are too much, that your needs are negotiable, that your worth is tied to how well you care for others. But these beliefs didn't come from nowhere. They were shaped by environments that didn't know how to care for you in the ways you needed. And the strategies you developed, the shrinking, the pleasing, the silence, were brilliant ways of keeping yourself safe. This isn't about blame. It's about understanding the truth of how you survived. Let's pause here for a moment. Not to analyze, not to judge, just to notice. Notice the places inside you that feel tired, the parts that have been waiting for you to come back, the parts that learned to whisper because no one listened when they spoke. You don't have to fix anything in this moment. Just acknowledge that you're here now, with yourself, for yourself. Self-abandonment kept you safe once, but you're allowed to choose differently now, gently, slowly, without pressure. Returning to yourself doesn't mean suddenly becoming bold or loud or unshakable. It means taking up a little more space in small ways. It might look like choosing the meal you actually want instead of the one that's easiest for everyone else. Or pausing before you say yes to notice what your body feels. Or letting yourself rest even when there are things left undone. Or allowing a feeling to exist without immediately pushing it away. Listening to your own voice before the world's noise can be as simple as asking yourself, "What do I need right now?" and honoring the smallest part of the answer. You don't have to leap. You don't have to transform overnight. You return to yourself in tiny, compassionate moments. One choice, one breath, one boundary at a time. And each time you choose yourself, even in the smallest way, you're rewriting a story that once told you you didn't matter. You're learning that you do. As we close, place a hand on your heart or wherever feels comfortable. Feel the warmth. Feel the presence. Feel the truth that you are here. You're not abandoning yourself right now. You're choosing yourself in this small, quiet moment, and that matters more than you know. Thank you for being here with me, for being here with yourself, and for allowing these truths to settle in your body in whatever way they needed to. If you're following along the Quiet Truths series, I will put the links of the previous episodes and the link to the series playlist in the description. I hope this series helps you feel seen, heard, and understood. Wherever you are, carry this with you. Honor your quiet truths. They're guiding you home. Take one more slow breath and remember, you're allowed to be exactly who you are, one soft moment at a time.